Yeah, hi friends. This is Ravikiran from Ravikiran Tech Logs. Today topic is how to install IIS service and how to configure a web server. So let's start. Click dashboard, add roles and features. So I'm clicking this one. Click next. Role based or feature based installation. Click next. So default server is selected. Click next. Now I am going to configure a web server. So web server is here. Click add feature. So click next and default, no need to select anything. Click next and next. So default IIS, so no need to select anything, default I'm going. So click install. So IIS web service is going to install now. On Windows Server we can have multiple websites, like we can host 3-4 sites. Unlimited sites can be hosted on IIS web server, but if you are hosting any public site, you need a static IP address. So I'm not having any static IP, but I am going to show you the scenario how to install IIS and how to host multiple websites on one single server, and how the 443 will work service and 80 port will work. I'll show you briefly on that. But please click like and share, and please watch till end so that you will have some clear information on a web server. So how to install and configure, and how to configure multiple web sites on single Windows server. So how the DNS will be working. So those information I will show you. Okay, please watch till end. If you like this video, click like and share. Okay, installation is in progress. Okay, IIS service is installed successfully, and click close. So if you go tools, Internet Information Services Manager. So if you click this one, you can see the default IIS. This is a local server, and if you expand this one, here is the sites, a default site. So default site is configured now. If you want to access that site, you can click here browse website. It will be open in Internet Explorer. So default. So if you want to add sites, you can right click and add the sites. Okay, the default local site is Internet Information Services. This is the local site. It's showing on 80 port. Okay, now I'm going to create a site. Add, right click on sites, Kiran web. Path, I can show the default path, inetpub, and you can create Kiran web and select the folder. Click OK, the default. And if you want to assign, you can assign the IP address. So default I'm one thing, I'll select 50. Okay, so default site is created. Click browse. So it's showing forbidden, so the HTML file is not available on the path, physical path. So I am going to configure the site. Let's see how to configure a default website. So go to C:, and inetpub www.root. So here we have a file. Okay, so I'll copy these two files and I'll paste here. So let's go to site and browse, manage, and okay, now the site is open default. So if you want to change this one, you can change. So now I am accessing from IP address. So now I am going to show you how to access a website with fully qualified domain name. Okay, let's go to here. Okay, I'll show you on DNS. So how to add. So I'm going to browse the site. Okay, what is the IP address? The web server, it's a 10.0.0.50. So we are able to see the site. So I want to access the site with the fully qualified domain name. So let's see. If you refresh, you have seen here, okay, a record has been added defaultly. If you want to access with the a record, you can access. See, I'll show you this. Default site is accessible with the server 01. With the server name you are able to access, but I need to access with the server name with the fully qualified name which you want to add. Suppose I want to add alias name, cname, www dot. Okay, let's see if it will work or not. I'll show you. I'm selecting the www dot alias name should point to server 01. Click OK. Okay, now server 01 is accessible. So I am going to remove this one and click www. I am able to access the site with www.ravikirantech.com. You are able to see. So if you want to copy, and you can access from the server itself, go to Internet Explorer, paste, enter. We are able to access with the www.ravikirantech.com. So if you want to access multiple sites with the name different, you can create the DNS zones on the server. So I am going to create, see, ravikirantech.com is the zone is there. So I am going to create another one, primary zone. So let's have kiran.com. So I'm going to create kiran.com zone, added. I'm going to add another zone, what you can say, abcd.com. let's have default, not complex. Okay, abcd. So if you want to add another zone, next xyz.com, Here we have 3 zones. So now I am going to create alias name www and browse server 01. Okay, see, now you are able to access with fully qualified domain name with www.kiran.com. Paste it, enter. By default you are able to access with ravikiranted.com and same thing kiran.com. So now it is pointing to the IP address is 10.0.0.50. So now I am going to change the IP address. See, only website Kiran Web is there. So now I am going to create another website, Kiran, and the default location I am going to select, and I am going to create name Kiran, and IP address, so it is default 50 and I'll assign. So I am going to change this IP address, but right now I'm not assigning any IP address. Click OK. Okay, you cannot assign default, so I'm going to create 443 or 8080 8080 port. You can assign multiple ports, you can create default. Before that, I'll show you, if I want to host multiple websites on one single server, you need to have a multiple IP address on your machine, so it will map to the individual IP address. Okay, yeah, now here I am able to see one single network, so I'm going to change the network settings. So I am able to see one Ethernet, so I'm going to select the properties and IPv4 properties. So default is 50 IP address assigned. So if you want to assign multiple IP address, you need to click advanced, and IP address, IP settings, click add. So I am going to add 51 0.51. Subnet mask is assigned. I want to add another one, 52 also. So I am going to add another IP address. So I am going to host 4 websites from single server. Let's see. Okay, click OK. So you are able to see 50, but the 4 IP address is assigned. Click OK, click close. If you want to see, click status, default, details. You can see 50, 51, 52, 53. So 4 IP address you can see from here. Okay, click close, close and close, close, minimize, close. See, if you want to click okay, now Kiran Web is created. So I am going to change the port. So click edit. So default I have given 8. So if you want to assign any of the IP address, you can assign. See, now we are able to see 4 IP address. Click 51, click OK. Now on 80 port 51 is configured, so click close. And we want to copy the 1 minute, let me, so that we can have a websites configured 1 minute. I have the default websites. Kiran and Kiran web created, so I'm going to create another site XYZ. Okay, and select the location, so I'm going to select C drive and initpub and create XYZ folder and click OK. And I'm going to give IP address is 52 and click OK. So XYZ created, so I'm going to create another site ABCD. Path I am going to give same ABCD, click OK. I'm going to give 53 IP address. Okay, now let's verify this one. So Kiran web 50, Kiran 51 and XYZ 52 and ABCD 53. So 4 IP address is assigned to the sites. So if you want to access, right click and manage and browse. So there is no files on that location, so let's copy, close this one and go to initpub. So here we have Kiran web and XYZ and ABCD. 3 folders are there. So I'm going to copy IIS files. So before that, default, I'm going to copy IIS file and I'm going to paste on all the servers, all the folders. So XYZ also just template, so it's a default. So I copied XYZ and ABCD folder also I am going to copy. Now Kiran, so it is already there, let's copy again. Okay, and go to Kiran web, here also is there, let's paste it again. Okay, done. So let's go to IIS and right click, manage, browse. So 53 IP address, so site is opening but the file is not picking. Let's verify. Open with notepad. So welcome PNG, it is correct. Go to the ABCD folder. So file is not there, let's copy. copy and paste. Done. Now you should go Internet Explorer, here refresh, ABCD website is opening now. Okay, let's go to another website now, XYZ. I'm able to see index only, so I'm going to copy the file. So I'm going to copy image file. You can copy all the website information if you're really going to install publish multiple sites, so you can copy here and click. I'm going to browse another site, XYZ. XYZ Ravikiran Tech Logs. So ABCD, it's able to access. Let's go to another site, Kiran Web. Okay, Kiran Web also coming. Let's go to Kiran, browse. '50, '51 and '52, '53. So all sites are opening now. So but with IP address it is not proper, so you are going to publish with the DNS name. Let's go to DNS server. Now I'm going to create, so you can create a record or you can create alias name. So I'm going to create alias name. Okay, www.xyz.com. Browse. Oh, where is the server? So server 01 is the main server, so I'm selecting www dot will be pointing to the server 01. So same thing, I'm going to create CNAME here and browse pointing to server 01. Done. And Kiran also, it is pointing to so let's see whether if it is perfectly resolving the with the name or not. Okay, let's go to browser. Let refresh. Super, now it's working. Okay, let's go www.xyz.com. Okay, XYZ is pointing to ABCD. We need to change the IP address. www.abcd.com. So it is pointing. See, all sites are accessible. This is the resolution. So 80 port is accessible now. Let's have 443 port. So if you like this video, click like and share and subscribe, or click on bell icon, so my next video you can get a pop-up. And my next video is going to upload how to request SSL certificate and how to publish on IIS server. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day.